everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Gavin and James Sailing. In this week's video we're in Seaham, which is a lovely seaside town on the northeast coast.
Yeah, we was quite lucky to get in actually, as they can only accommodate vessels up to 10 metres and a 1.5 metre draft. So we're 8.5 metres, so we managed to get a berth. They only have about 7 or 8 yachts in the harbour. The majority of the vessels are leisure fishing vessels.
Today we're going to take you on a tour of Seaham Harbour and talk you through some of the history of Seaham, including the famous sea glass, the coal mining industry and the lifeboat disaster of 1962, before finally setting sail once more to our next destination.
First of all, let's go and check out this harbour. So we're going to take you on a tour of Seaham Harbour, point out a few things. Just ignore Taka's this is our berth, but she's full of socks and pants today. It's been washed morning. I did try and nip off to do this tour a little bit ago, but I was told I wasn't going anywhere until all this washing was finished. And I'm supposed to be the captain.
What did you just say? Did you just mention my washing?
Yeah. So I just want to point out this boat here called Jesidas. I'm not quite sure how you say it. It's in a bit of a state, well, a lot of a state, but it's actually a really special little boat. It's a Dunkirk little ship, and in the Second World War it rescued the troops from the beaches and the battles of Normandy and brought them back. What a name. I actually can't believe that. I just wanted to take you up this end because there's some tunnels here that are bricked up. You'll see them in a minute. There's one over there. So this is one of the old coal chutes where the coal would have come down from the collieries and straight down there onto the ships.
The marina is protected by a lock gate. It automatically closes 3 hours either side of high water. This is to stop the harbour from drying out at low water, so the boats remain afloat in all states of tide.
This is the George Elmy lifeboat, which arrived in Seaham in 1950. At 4:10 p.m. on Sunday the 17th of November 1962, she was called out to search for a missing fishing cobble called Economy. She was put to sea with a crew of 5 in terrible weather conditions, but reached the cobble and rescued 4 men and a 9-year-old boy. As the lifeboat was about to re-enter the harbour, she was struck by 2 gigantic waves and capsized, with the loss of all her crew and all but one of the people that they had rescued. Shortly after, she was washed up on the beach, with the only survivor still clinging to the upturned hull and no other signs of life. After the tragic disaster, the George Elmy lifeboat disappeared from Seaham. No one exactly knew where she had gone or what had become of her. It wasn't until 2009 that a local man saw her for sale on eBay. She had been converted into a fishing boat. The East Durham Heritage Group purchased her, paid to have her restored and brought back to Seaham, where she will remain.
Seaham is a small seaside town on the Durham coast, 6 miles south of Sunderland and 13 miles east of Durham. Seaham was once a thriving coal mining town with 3 pits, some of which extended under the North Sea. The harbour was used by the coal ships to transport coal up and down the coast and to distant shores. The last pit closed in 1992, but many reminders of the coal trade still remain. These days, the harbour is filled with leisure vessels and 2 commercial fishing boats. The town has seen a lot of investment in recent years and now is a lively resort with many quirky bars, cafes and restaurants.
So it's an absolutely beautiful morning today for October. It's like being in summer again. I'm actually a bit hot wearing this coat. We've come to Seaham Beach, which I'll show you around. Got some rock pools. Got the lighthouse over there, that's where we're staying in the marina. And what we're actually doing is looking for something called sea glass. We've been told that's what you do on this beach. And we know what it looks like.
This is what you do. Thank
But
you, James.
We're trying to Google what sea glass is, but we don't have any internet at the moment, so we're gonna have to wait until we get back. But we know we think it looks like this, if you can see. So Seaham's known for its coal mining in the day, so I'm wondering whether it's something to do with that. But when we get to a cafe or somewhere with Wi-Fi, we'll have a look. Oh, Gavin found another bit.
It's the smallest bit ever.
But we're just having a good time today. It's so exciting to come to new places. That's the good thing about cruising. There are many caves to explore in the cliffs, which tower over the sands. Made of magnesium limestone, which formed around 250 million years ago in the Permian period, and cut by the harsh North Sea. So what exactly is sea glass? Well, in the Victorian and the Edwardian eras, Seaham was the home to the largest glass bottle works in Britain. It was called the Londonderry Glass Bottle Works, and it was situated on the cliff behind the beach. They used to produce handcrafted glass, perfume bottles, all sorts of different bottles, and household glass, and it used to be shipped up and down the coast and to distant shores. However, they did used to pump all their waste glass straight into the North Sea, and over 100 years later it's still getting washed up on every tide, nicely polished and cut pieces of glass. So this is some of the sea glass that we've collected. So the white and the green bits, they're the most common, and a lot of people make jewellery or pictures out of it and sell them online or in shops. We've made a candle out of it, which is here. And it's nice because the light from the candle shines straight through the glass. And if you can see the red is one of the most rarest forms of sea glass that you can find.
We're now going to take you to another beach called Noses Point, or Blast Beach. Now this beach is actually famous because it was used in the filming of Alien 3, as it was perfect to show the surface of the alien planet.
Gavin's kicking off, he's furious. He's just left the harbour, he's just had his breakfast and he's hungry. So we're having to go and see what we can find for him to eat.
So we've just arrived at Noses Point, and this was the home of Dawdon's Pit from 1907 to 1991. It was one of the most productive pits in the country, and they used to just dump all their waste directly over Noses Point into the sea. This is the beach that was used in the filming of Alien 3. We've been told when we see the remains of the coal pit, we'll understand exactly why it was perfect for the role. The ground we are walking on is in fact the waste from the pit. You can see the sharp ledge where the sea is wearing it back. Within the ledge you can see layers of coal dust, pottery and brick. It used to extend out much further into the sea, way past the edge of the cliff. Here we have some timber, broken bricks, lots of coal dust. These rubber tubes are sticking out from everywhere. I'm not sure what that is. Possibly a coal net. And a huge wooden beam.
Since the industry closed down, the visibility in the water around here has improved massively. So it was originally at 0, and currently divers are saying that it's around 5 metres, which is obviously a massive improvement. The area has also seen a massive increase in marine activity, and it's well known here now for octopus.
So in the next clip we're going to show leaving from Seaham to go to our next part of Sunderland. It's quite a simple journey. So here we are in Seaham Marina here. We come straight out of the lock gate, which is there, straight out to sea. We turn left basically and just carry straight on all the way till we get to Sunderland. Just minding these rocks here, we'll probably go on the outside of that blue area. And then we go straight into Sunderland, down the River Wear and into the marina, which is here.
Just waiting for the lock to open and then we'll be on our way. Cheers, see you later. It's a beautiful day, just leaving Seaham, setting off on our short hop up to Sunderland. It's absolutely gorgeous. This side off, do I?
No, you're fine. Don't need locking that one. Sailing off, should we now? Looks like it. So we're flying now, we're doing 5.5 knots, we've even reached 6, so we're going to be there in no time at all. I'm converted as well now from a racer to a cruiser. I love this cruising lifestyle. It's quite relaxing out here. Just do things at our own pace and not like it was yesterday. So yeah, it's really enjoying it.
Thanks very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe if you haven't already.
And drop us a comment, because we love reading the comments and we always reply too.
A massive thank you to everyone who's already visited our coffee page. It really does help us out, so thank you so much.
Yeah, we do really appreciate it. And if anyone else wants to help us on our journey, the link for our coffee page is in the description of the video.
So next week we sail into the big city of Sunderland. I cannot wait to experience a bit of city life, and James is also going to talk you through a little bit about our boat.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait to be in the city. We've been cooped up in little towns for far too long now, and we've realised that we haven't actually told you much about our boat. So at the beginning of the next video, we're going to show you the outside and talk to you a little bit about the boat, what type of boat it is and everything. And later this winter we will be doing a full boat tour, which will be inside as well.
Probably around Christmas when we've got a little bit more time on our hands.
So until the next video, see you later.
See ya.